listen to me. Right now, you are sitting in the middle of your life, staring at your dreams like they are distant stars, close enough to see, but too far to touch. You feel them calling to you, whispering in the quiet moments, begging you to chase after them. You want success. You crave it. You think about it every single day. It's the fire in your chest, the hunger that never fades. But let me ask you something. Are you willing to fail for it? Are you willing to fall flat on your face, to be broken, humiliated, and beaten down by life, and still stand up and fight for it? Because if you're not ready for success. Success does not come to those who merely wish for it. It belongs to those who have the courage to endure everything it takes to achieve it. Success is not given, it is not granted, it is not something you stumble upon by accident, it is something you earn. And the currency of success is failure. You don't get to skip the struggle, you don't get to bypass the setbacks. Every person who has ever risen to greatness has walked through the fire of failure. And if you want to stand where they stand, you must be willing to do the same. You must be willing to endure pain, rejection, and loss. You must be willing to keep going when everything inside you is screaming to stop. You've been lied to. They told you failure is something to be ashamed of. They conditioned you to see mistakes as weaknesses, to avoid risks, to seek comfort instead of challenge. They taught you to fear falling, to shrink back from adversity, to settle for what is safe and predictable. But that's the mindset of mediocrity, the belief system of those who never rise, never chase, never break through. It is the prison that keeps people trapped in the same cycle, living the same unfulfilled life, never daring to reach for more. If you want to be great, if you want to achieve something beyond the ordinary, then you need to understand this. Failure is the price of admission to success. Failure is the fire that forges the strong. It burns away weakness, excuses, and hesitation, leaving only the essence of what you are truly made of. It is the test that determines whether you have what it takes to keep pushing forward, even when everything is against you. Failure is the storm that tests the unbreakable. When the winds of adversity come crashing against you, when the rain of doubt and fear pours down, failure is what separates those who crumble from those who rise. It shows you who you really are, what you truly believe in, and how badly you want it. Failure is the battlefield where champions are made. Every person who has ever stood victorious has been through wars of rejection, setbacks, and losses. It is in the struggle, in the darkest moments, that true strength is revealed. And until you embrace failure, until you stop running from it, until you stop fearing it, you will never taste real success. You will fail, not once, not twice, but over and over again. You will try and fall short. You will give your all and come up empty. You will sweat, bleed, and push yourself beyond your limits, only to watch things collapse before your eyes. It will feel unfair. It will feel like the universe is against you. It will feel like no matter what you do, you just can't seem to break through. And that's when the weak break. That's when the average give up. That's when the majority walk away, deciding that maybe success isn't meant for them. But you are not average. You are not here to be comfortable. You are not here to play it safe. You are here to rise, to conquer, to defy the odds and do what others won't, to turn your failures into fuel, to use every setback as a stepping stone. Because the truth is, every time you fail, you are one step closer to success. Every mistake you make is a lesson that sharpens your skills, toughens your spirit, and prepares you for the moment when you finally break through. Listen to me. Every failure is a lesson. Every mistake is a message. Every setback is a signal pushing you towards something greater. But most people don't see it. Most people get knocked down and they stay down. Not because they are weak, but because they never learned how to look failure in the eye and say, "I'm not done yet." They let the pain define them instead of fuel them. They see failure as an ending instead of a beginning. And because of that, they never give themselves a real chance to succeed. So I'll ask you again, Are you ready to fail? Are you ready to face rejection? Are you ready to be laughed at, doubted, and told that you'll never make it? Are you ready to feel like everything is falling apart and still get back up? Because if you're not ready for success. Success is not for those who want it only when it's easy. Success belongs to those who are willing to fight for it. No matter how many times they fall, you have to be willing to be broken before you can be built. You have to be willing to be shattered before you can be whole. Because it is in those moments, the moments of despair, the moments of exhaustion, the moments when you question whether you should keep going, that's where your true self is revealed. And that version of you, that unshaken, relentless warrior version of you, that's the one who will make it. That's the version of you that will rise from the ashes, stronger than ever, hungrier than ever, more determined than ever. So stop avoiding failure, stop hiding from struggle, run toward it, face it head on, chase it down, and let it shape you into something unstoppable. Let failure become your greatest teacher, your most powerful weapon. Because the moment you stop fearing failure, the moment you welcome it into your journey, is the moment you take control of your destiny. The clock is ticking. Life is not waiting. Every second you waste fearing failure is a second stolen from your destiny. Every moment you hesitate, every time you let doubt creep in, you are pushing your dreams further away. So make a decision right now. Decide that failure will never break you. Decide that every setback will be a step forward. Decide that no matter how many times you fall, you will rise again. Because in the end, success does not belong to the perfect. It does not belong to the lucky. It does not belong to those who never face obstacles. Success belongs to those who refuse to stay down. Success belongs to those who use failure as their greatest weapon, their most powerful motivator. So go fail. Fail big. Fail often. Fail without fear. And then get back up and show the world what happens when failure meets an unstoppable soul. Because to succeed, you must fail. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, like, and drop a comment below. Tell me, what's one thing you're committing to change today? Because this isn't just about watching videos. It's about leveling up your life. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. Because I promise you, this is just the beginning. Now get up, get moving, and make it happen.